Same crew. I'm going to let you guys fire away with questions. So it worked last week. Might as well go for it.
How's the week of preparation for Iowa gone?
It was good. I think you guys did a good job. It's always been a good practicing team. So they're excited. It gets that time of year towards the end. And I like the direction they're headed. So we'll see how we play.
Gary, Dave and Zach Zepsky said yesterday that he looked better. If he would push off more, do you anticipate he's going to be more of a factor to play longer this week?
Yeah, number one, I expect that to happen, and we really need that to happen, especially this week against this offensive line. We can't just hang in there with the same 3 or 4 guys in both games. So, but he looked good today.
Earlier this week, Melvin said that the Iowa fans actually were able to get into his head last year rather, when he went down there because he committed there prior to coming here. Do you anticipate that being an issue again this year?
No, we're going to be fine. So, fans are great in the Big Ten. I mean, if you go on the road and the fans aren't getting after you and you're the opposing team, that's probably a pretty bad sign for your team. So Melvin he'll handle the situation well, and I'm sure their fans will do their job to try to get underneath their skin just like they will for all of us. But you know, a year ago, I thought it was a classy crowd who loves their team, and what more would you expect on the road in the Big Ten for sure?
If you look at their tackle stats, their safeties were 1 and 3, I think, in total tackles. And sometimes that's a bad thing, but it looks like they really use those guys. Are they going to be key? I mean, if they can bring Melvin down, or if he gets past them, is that going to be a big key in this game?
Yeah, I think first of all, you got to win at the point of attack, obviously, to get to the safeties. But with their defense, that would not be alarming to me at all. They're much like we are. There are a lot of times they're a quarters team, so one safety can be down in the box, one rep, and the other guy in the other box. He's kind of the unblocked defender. So I'm sure that they feel comfortable with that, number one. Number two, it's always big. How are we going to be able to get on them from the wide receiver basis and block them at times? Have the quarterback check us into hopefully the right positions to get to the second level at times, and then when it's one-on-one, well, they're going to win those reps, or we're going to win those reps, and that will be key in the game.
Anticipate Corey being limited at all? No,
he should be full steam. Yep, he looked good today, and my knowledge is he really looked good all week. So we were a little precautionary early on, but he's fine.
When you talk to Melvin and you talk to the offensive line, there seems to be this mutual sort of, he makes us look good, no, they make me look good type of thing. Can you just describe the relationship that he shares with the offensive line?
Well, first of all, I think that's the way a quality team should be. There's no one pounding themselves on the chest and telling everybody how great they are. They should be able to spread the wealth. And if they were interested in always talking about themselves, then they should have been maybe a tennis player or a wrestler or something like that when it's a one-on-one situation. So our kids handle that very well, and I'm proud of them. It's a great relationship between those guys. They work hard, they prepare hard, they have great respect for one another. They've been around each other for quite a while now, and their expectation level is high for themselves and high for each other, and they hold each other accountable. So it's fun to see them gel, but it's also fun to see the youth of this program be able to understand what the expectation level is of them as they grow into this program over the next few years. Business as usual, and we've been that way again. Whether we've won, whether we've lost, played well, played just not as good as we wanted to, or whatever it may have been, this team has dealt with preparation very well. They've dealt with adversity very well, and that's why it's such a fun team to coach with how youthful they are, and then the older guys, how they handle the youth. It's a pretty special group.
For that loss to Northwestern, I guess not could you have ever imagined, but do you think it was likely that you'd be in the spot that you're in right now?
Well, I just try to take it week by week. These kids gelled together, and I can't say I'm overly surprised that we've put a streak of victories together, but I can definitely tell you I'm very proud of them. I love the growth that's taken place on and off the field. It's good to see. So I think we're going to win every game. We get ready to prepare. It's part of the coach's job, his team's job to go out and win. But surprise, no. Proud of them, absolutely.
Go watch state football at all after this?
After this I can't. I got a radio show and a couple other deals. I saw a little bit today. It was fun to see some of those. It's great to see those kids get out on the turf and compete. I walked in this morning, and the early rising teams were walking in there, and those kids, you can see them get off the bus, and their faces are like, wow, I get a chance to spend 3 hours really playing in camp around here in Virginia. And many of those young men will never play past college college, obviously, and some of it's their last football game today that they'll ever play. So it's a cherished moment. And here it's even more special because it's one game in Camp Randall, or you're either going to win a championship or lose a championship. So it's pretty special the way it's set up.
Thanks, Gary.
Good?
More
Okay.
shorts to the radio show?